Hello students, today we will discuss about the numericals from the chapter 2 physical quantities and measurement. So here we have the question, calculate the density of a substance whose mass is 10 kg and volume is 2 meter cube. Don't worry about these small numbers. These are written for extra questions, like if I just change the number, what answer you might get. Okay, so you can practice like that very well. So let's go ahead. Calculate the density of a substance whose mass is 10 kg and volume is 2 meter cube. So what is given? We have to find out the density of a substance whose mass is 10 kg and volume is 2 meter cube. Okay, so this is given in the question. Simply just follow the formula. The formula is density is equals to mass by volume. Okay, so density is mass by volume. What is the value of mass? 10. And what is the value of volume? 2. So in place of mass you write 10, in place of volume you write 2. So m by v will become 10 by 2. After that, when you cancel, you will get 5 kg per meter cube. So that will be my density. Okay, since density, the unit of density is kg per meter cube. Anyways, here also if you see 10 what? 10 is actually 10 kg. Okay, and volume V is 2 meter cube. So kg by meter cube. Okay, that is the unit of density. Next we'll go to the next question. Find the mass of the ball whose volume is 200 centimeter cube. So we have to find out the mass of a ball whose volume is 200 centimeter cube and density is 3 gram per centimeter cube. You are given the volume and the density, and we have to find out the mass. So see here, so you are given the volume is 200 centimeter cube. You look at the unit. See, when this volume you must write centimeter cube. Okay, and density is 3 gram per centimeter cube. So what will be my unit for my formula for mass? Since we know that density is equals to mass by volume, so mass will be equals to, this volume will go up, density into volume. So mass is equals to density into volume. Clear? So d into v. Okay, that is my density into volume. In place of density you write 3, in place of volume you write 200. So 3 into 200 is 600. And then look at what we are what we are calculating. We are calculating the mass. Yeah, so as we are calculating the mass, our unit will be gram. So 600 gram. Okay, next question is, find the volume of a substance whose mass is 500 gram and density is 50 gram per centimeter cube. Find the volume of a substance. We have to find out the volume of a substance whose mass is how much? 5 gram and density is 50 gram per centimeter cube. So you can see here, mass is 5 gram and density is 50 gram per centimeter cube. So volume will be, as we know, density is mass by volume, so volume will be mass by density. Okay, so write the unit of mass here, write the value of mass here and the value of density here. So 5 by 50 will become 1 by 10, which is 0.1 or 0.1. And look at the term what we are calculating, it's volume. So write the unit. That's all. So it's just find the question. From the question, find what and all is given and then put it in the formula. In the question, what is asked? Here in this question, volume is asked. So the formula is density is equals to mass by volume. This is what our formula is. So out of these 3 terms, 2 will be given and 1 will not be given. So you have to rearrange the formula and then put the values in the formula and calculate and write the value. That's all. Okay. Question number D. Find the relative density of a liquid substance whose density is 920 kg per meter cube. So you must know that relative density is equal to density of substance by density of water. See, I have written it here. Relative density is equals to density of substance by density of water. and density of water is something which is constant and you know the value. Now when density of substance is given in kg per meter cube, accordingly you have to take the value for density of water. So density of water, you have two values, one is 1 gram per centimeter cube and another is 1000 kg per meter cube. Now look at the term which is given, it is kg per meter cube. Therefore we will consider density of water to be 1000 kg per meter cube. Then we know the formula that RD, that is relative density, is equals to density of substance by density of water. So density of substance is given in the question, density of water you know. After dividing you will get this answer. This will be my relative density. Now as both are having the same unit, relative density is a pure ratio, so it will not have any unit. Clear? Question number E. Find the density of a substance whose relative density is 1.43. So here in this question they have asked to find out the density of the substance whose relative density is given. Now when relative density is given, you can take the density of water to be either 1000 kg per meter cube or 1 gram per centimeter cube. So here I have taken 1 gram per centimeter cube. Clear? So if relative density is density of substance by density of water, so what will be my density of substance? Density of substance will be this, density of water will go up. So RD into density of water. So my new formula will be density of substance equals to relative density into density of water. Yeah, that is my rearranged formula. After that put the values and you get this answer. Density of substance is 1.43 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, so that will be my density of the substance. Calculate the density of a substance whose mass is 5.4 gram and volume is 2 centimeter cube. So here again the question, you can see mass is given, volume is given, you have to find out density. So mass is given, volume is given, you have to find out density. Density is mass by volume. Just substitute the values in the formula and then calculate, you'll find your answer. Okay?